Hello and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I am Becca. I'm currently doing a 100 days of summer fitness challenge where I'm trying to get my fittest by my 30th birthday, and I'm running 30 miles on my 30th birthday, which is just a few weeks away. I had the idea to bring you guys through a couple of days in my life with my really heavy fitness days, especially now that I'm getting closer to my 30-mile run. I have a lot of miles that I'm getting in pretty consistently. I just posted my workout stats from last month on Instagram and people were like, girl, how are you getting that much distance in? And I was like, I'm gonna bring you guys through a couple of days with me and show you how I get the distance in that I do. I will say that I'm also about to go into marathon training, so this is gonna look pretty familiar for the next couple of months on my YouTube videos. I'm gonna be just doing a lot of fitness stuff, a lot of running, a lot of activities, and I really wanted to show you how I'm maintaining this amount of activity without stressing my body out to the max. A lot of it is just like trying to find a balance, making sure that I'm eating enough and things like that. But today I have a speed run on my schedule, and I also am gonna go on a hike later today. I have another run coming up on Friday, and then Saturday I have a 20-mile run. So it's a pretty heavy couple of days. I'll get at least 10 miles throughout each of these days. And yesterday was my rest day, so these next couple of days are like my very physically heavy days, but I want to show you guys how I'm keeping myself balanced and not drowning with the amount of physical activity that I'm doing. I will say I do a lot of walking, so regardless of what I have going on, like I like to walk to the grocery store, I like to walk if I'm just going somewhere close by to a shop or something. I really just want to show you guys how I make fitness sustainable for me. If you've been following for a while, you know that I went through a pretty big weight loss journey, and I always feel like running and just staying active was the thing that really helped me mentally with staying on track with my diet and staying on track with my goals for my weight loss journey. And I don't know, I feel like exercise and fitness is such an important part of my life now, and a lot of people say like I don't even know how to infuse this into my life. Right now I'm off for school, so I do have a lot more time, but when I'm in school full-time or when I was working full-time, I still was able to find the time to balance my workouts and then everything else that I had going on in my life. And I just want you guys to feel like it's something achievable. There's a term that I really love in psychology. It's called self-efficacy, and it's basically your own belief in what you're able to do and what you're capable of. And I learned when I was getting my bachelor's degree in psychology that self-efficacy can be increased when you see somebody else doing something that you want to do, or something that you admire, or somebody that looks similar to you or familiar to you doing something that you want to do, or even just somebody that started out in a place that you wanted to start out and then they got to where you want to be. Self-efficacy can be increased when you see them do that. And I really let that stick in my head when I started my weight loss journey and my running journey, and I would watch YouTube videos all the time. And now that I have my own YouTube channel and I do a lot of running and I've been pretty fit for the last year or so, I want to share my own journey, hopefully as a mirror for other people who are trying to get in shape, who want to start running, who want to change things in their life. I really hope that this is an inspiration for you, and I hope it helps you reach your own goals and make your own decisions of what you want to do with your life when it comes to fitness and health and all of these things. But yeah, we're going to get into it, and I have a feeling today is going to be a really good day. One of the most common questions I get about running is how did I start? And the answer is with interval runs. Because I started running when I was heavier and my endurance was really low, I couldn't run for more than a few minutes without being completely out of breath. So I started with 3 minutes running and 1 minute walking for 15 to 20 minutes. And then each week I tried to add 30 seconds to a minute to my runs until I could eventually just run for 10 minutes straight. That's the method that worked for me then, and I still use this method now to get more distance in my long runs and when I'm just training for something new. Today's run was easy on distance but hard on effort, so I did 5 miles for a hill run and it was really nice. After that we headed up to Nyack, New York to go check out this trail that we found on All Trails, and I was so excited. Our first stop was a restaurant called The Wild Radish, and I had such a good tempeh sandwich there, which I was so excited about because I've only had like 1 or 2 really good tempeh sandwiches, so I'm definitely coming back here. We walked around the town for a little bit because I've never been up here before, and this place is completely gorgeous. I can definitely see myself coming back here a couple of times. I really want to explore more of this area, especially since it's such a short drive from New York City. So if you have any hiking or vegan food recommendations that are a good 30 or 40 minutes outside of the city, let me know because I'm always looking for something new. Okay, before we go on our hike, we have to try our donuts. She got a pina colada donut. Baby girl got a vegan s'mores. We switch. Mine is really good, but it's too sweet. Boxer donuts. I would give it an 8. For a vegan donut, this is really good. So we are, what, like a mile in maybe? We reached the top, but there's not a super visible view. So we're gonna go back down and walk the waterfront side of this, and we're gonna have a really good time. The older I get, the more valuable time in nature becomes for me, and I hope that when classes start back up, I can find the time to hike a few times a week. After living in so many places that don't have a lot of nature access, I just know that I can't do that again. I think the furthest I can be from a large group of trees is like 15 or 20 minutes max. But in total this day, I got almost 14 miles from my morning run and this hike, so when I got home, I had to get a really good stretch in to make sure I wasn't sore. But all in all, this was such a beautiful day, and I really can't wait to explore more areas like this in the future. Good morning. So we're about to go on a trail run. We're going to a spa this morning. It's called Sojo Spa. I think it's in Edgewater, New Jersey. And I was just like, should I go on a walk? Should I go on a run? But then I was like, if I go on a run, my body will be like kind of sore. So then it'll make sense to go to the spa today. You know what I mean? Like that's my running logic. I should run now and get it over with so that I can like enjoy the spa all day. Then I don't have to think about running later, and I can kind of get my body ready for my long run tomorrow. I'm hoping that this like loosens me up and gets my body ready for this long run tomorrow. My run today is 3 to 5 miles, but I did wake up a little late and we have to leave in the next like hour. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, I think I'm gonna do 4 miles, like make it even right in between 3 to 5. And yeah, so we're gonna put on some trail shoes and go on this run. It's actually really nice out right now. So I'm hoping that it's like this tomorrow morning, because if it's a little cold, that 20 miles will be so much easier. So fingers crossed that it's got this little chill in the air tomorrow morning and I can get that 20 miles done without passing out. We're almost done. I haven't eaten today, so this is technically a fasted run. But I feel really good, which is a good sign for me, because the past couple of weeks my runs have not been great. But I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm nervous, but I'm more excited to go to the spa today. We've been here for a few hours. We went to the sauna and a couple of the pools, and now we're just enjoying this beautiful view, and I have a meeting at 2. morning. It is just about 6 o'clock. We have our 20-mile run today, which I'm very scared for. But I'm gonna make some breakfast, which today is just gonna be some instant oatmeal, a banana, and some coffee. But I'm really excited. I'm nervous. I had to buy a new running vest yesterday because the one that I normally wear had a hole in it. So we got a new running vest. It's the same brand but a different style, so I'm excited to see how this fits because the other one that I had gave me a rash like on my waist sometimes. But let me show you both for today. Thank you. I got some toe socks on, which I don't love, but I love them for running because they make sure that my feet don't get blisters. But I have to fill up my water bottles. I have a bunch of energy gels that I'm going to be bringing with me today. This is my favorite. This is my favorite brand for anything when it comes to running stuff, but I can never find it in store. I think they only sell on their website maybe, but their hydration products are really good. Their energy stuff for running is really good. And it's probably the only thing that never made me feel like dizzy or sick or anything like that. So scratch, I love it. What I like to do is I do one plain water bottle and one water bottle with something in it. So that's what I'm doing today. And yeah, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast and then we're gonna go on this run. We're just getting started, about 2 miles in. I'm feeling really good. I was right, it's pretty cold out right now, so it's gonna be a good run. So we're at mile 6, feeling really good. No complaints, no pain. I just took my first goo and it feels like this is gonna be a good run. I haven't had to stop to pee yet, so we'll see how that goes, but hopefully I can keep this pace till mile 10. So we're almost 11 miles in and I haven't had to stop yet, so this has already been a much more successful run than I had in a few weeks, and I am excited to see how the rest of this goes. I'm keeping a good pace. I don't feel tired. I've only had to take one goo, but I brought 3 with me, so maybe I'll take 2. And I'm got a good amount of water left, so this has definitely been a really good long run so far. We are at mile 15, so I finally had to stop to use the bathroom, but we're gonna keep this going, and I'm feeling really good. I feel like I look so strong today. I just finished. I'm not going to pretend that I don't feel like shit because I do. So I'm about to go home and I'll probably take a very long nap because your girl is tired. Good morning. So after my long run yesterday, I did not do anything at all for today's workout. I just wanted to go on a nice walk and I found this park. And it's just so gorgeous. I'm gonna walk up some of the trails. I don't want to go too far and by myself because I don't like going on new trails alone, but I kind of just want to see, and I think this might end up being like one of my new spots because it's a beautiful bridge and I'm already in love.
To be halfway alive since I had
I was talking to my therapist last week about how I had swapped drinking and binge eating with exercise and just being outside and moving my body. I didn't have a concern that I was doing too much, but it was more of a concern that I didn't want to be like in some weird coping mechanism or not deeply addressing issues. But then she told me that basically what I was doing is the same thing that they do in cognitive behavioral therapy. And she was like, basically you're teaching yourself new patterns so you can understand yourself more and why you do the things that you do. And I think because I went through such an intense journey of sobriety, learning to eat better, and just getting in shape and getting myself back together, I guess I just really needed the reassurance that I was doing something good for myself, because it took me a long time to learn to trust myself the way that I do now. I always thought that change had to happen in a very specific way and that it mostly happened in the mind, but I realized that for me personally, making changes through active intention and physical movement made me feel more comfortable in my body for the first time ever and led to the mental changes that I really needed to make. I'm honestly just really grateful to have discovered how beneficial movement can be, and I hope that if you're in the beginning of a journey to get fit, to run, to lose weight, or do anything like that, that you know that there are so many benefits to moving your body that go well beyond just the external things. Building self-confidence and learning to feel comfortable in your own body is such an empowering experience, and I hope that everybody gets to feel that at least once in their life. But we are coming to the end of this vlog, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for spending these few days with me. I really appreciate all the love and support that I get on this channel and my other ones, and I am really excited to get back into making school content and running content while I am busy. So thank you so much for being here, and as always, I will see you guys again next week for another one. Bye!